Good evening. My name is David Corcoran, and welcome to our summer edition of Breaking News. We hope that you will watch on to this episode. Please note it's been pre-recorded as I'm currently on a holiday in the United Kingdom, but please watch on, add your comments as we go, because we do like to read and see that you're sharing in the information that we're offering here at Breaking News. It's been a tremendous week of celebration at Toastmasters District 109, where this last weekend we celebrated our Hall of Fame event in Ljubljana, Slovenia. And special thanks to Brigitte Thomas and her team who put on this special event and really made the weekend something special. So tonight in this special episode of Breaking News, we'd like to really highlight. We also have interviews with our winners, something that maybe you didn't see at the Hall of Fame event. So this week we've been busy interviewing our winners, and so we're going to announce those later if you haven't heard, and hear from them again about their insights, their contribution, and what they've been doing as a Toastmaster. So the weekend of our Hall of Fame, as mentioned, kicked off in Ljubljana, Slovenia. And it started on Friday night with a DTM reception. This is done at most conferences each year, and certainly is a special event for our distinguished Toastmasters. It was followed up with some wonderful sharing and celebration, really coming together socially before the district officers training that began on the Saturday and the Sunday. So let's have a look at some highlights now that I'd like to share with you. So we started, and you see here our flag ceremony, which was a wonderful moment of sharing, and we've got more about our flags later. Just a reminder of who's in our district, countries, I should say, are in our district. And we have very many proud Toastmasters club members from each of our countries there that represented and flew the flag, you might say. So Friday night, as I said, was a social gathering which occurred at Stockholm in Ljubljana, and it was celebrated by those who were there, of course, to celebrate, dine, and connect, really, after a couple of years where COVID had gotten in the way of that. You see here people enjoying themselves in this restaurant. District training, though, was one of the purposes of the Hall of Fame weekend. Really, our incoming and our outgoing officers really could connect, pass the baton on to the next leadership team, both from the highest of the district levels right down to our area director level as well. You see here a few highlights, people coming together, exchanging ideas there in the breakfast buffet area of the B&B Ljubljana Park Hotel, where the majority of Toastmasters stayed. This training continued on the Sunday, where there were chances for the incoming crew to really understand what is the mission, where are we going as District 109 in this new Toastmasters year. Let's now turn to the Hall of Fame weekend as it was. So we all met at the Union Hotel, a wonderful older style building and a former theatre, actually, and reception centre in Ljubljana, right in the city center, right near the historic precinct there. And you'll see on the right-hand side in this photo, our flag bearer ceremony. So all of our excited flag bearers were there who were really ready to represent the countries of our District 109. And we rehearsed, then we did it, and we celebrated it, and we had plenty of photos, some of which you saw earlier. We moved on and had a very special guest. A guest of honor was our International Board Director, Toastmaster Monica B. Rose, a distinguished Toastmaster who also highlighted the importance of appreciation in her speech, in her keynote speech. And it was wonderful to have such an international high-profile director share with us her insights about really also to her what it means to be a Toastmaster. Paola Perina, our PR manager, followed up with her presentation about the exciting developments that we've had in PR the whole year. And really, it's been a very social year. In this year where we couldn't meet as often, it was really important to have a strong social media and public relations campaign. And Paola certainly delivered and had a whole team of people involved, from our website, our testimonials, our blogs, we had Tales of Toastmasters, and of course this breaking news segment as well. And Paula really celebrated all of the people that had been involved in her team, and it was certainly a wonderful presentation to see just what work has been done, and that legacy we hope will continue. This was followed up with Taran Tarin, our club growth director, who also highlighted how clubs were growing and some of the outstanding members who in fact had also brought in other Toastmasters, whether that be 1, 2, 3, 4, or even 5 Toastmasters. So really, we encourage you across District 109 in this new year to bring in new members. Find people in your community that you know would love and be influenced by the positive effects of being a Toastmaster that you understand as well. We were followed up with Emilia Fossati, the core of the club, of the district team for our clubs, who's our program quality director. And Emilia was unable to join us in Ljubljana, but certainly she was there and delivered how our divisions, how our areas, and of course our club achievements from President's Distinguished, Smedley Distinguished, and so forth was represented and shared and celebrated across our district. We then had our district director, Lillian Schafter-Calder, join us, who really was able to then lead the awards ceremony and also provide her highlights about how the year had gone for her. It had not necessarily been with COVID and all the changes that have been happening across the world, it's been a disturbing year. But in Toastmasters, we've been able to hold our heads high and maintain our standards as District 109. So Lillian launched into the awards, and it is our pleasure tonight to have interviewed through the week our award winners. You're going to hear from each of them, but we'd also like to highlight that the nominees were also given a special mention, and each name was read out and something about that member in the Hall of Fame event. And we had not one award actually this year, but 6 awards that we're going to now hear from all of those winners. So the first award, a new award, was for Enthusiastic Newcomer. And you see there our 3 nominees. So let's hear from our winner. So I'm now joined by our award for the Enthusiastic Newcomer, Toastmaster Lino. Welcome to Breaking News.
Thank you, David. I'm really glad to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you on our program, and congratulations on the award. You were in attendance at the Hall of Fame at Ljubljana on the weekend. Were you expecting to be nominated?
Not really. My Italian friends played a trick with me. They just told me, we have an empty space in the car. Do you want to come with us? I said, why not?
Why not? Wow, great. And so when you saw your name up on the screen there, what did you feel?
Well, the heart started beating very fast. I'm not a very emotional person, but I really was caught off guard, and it was a big surprise to see my name on the screen. I didn't expect it at all.
Great. And I'm sure there was a rush of adrenaline when that happens. How did you feel, of course, when you won? I mean, you got up pretty quickly, I remember, and you got straight up there. How did it feel?
Well, I felt excited from one end. I felt surprised, but I was also very, very proud of my little contribution, I would say, to the Toastmaster movement, having been recognized in such a big way.
Mm-hmm. And if I understand correctly, the Enthusiastic Newcomer Award is for those who have been a Toastmaster for less than, was it 2 years?
2 years, yes, correct.
Yeah. Great. So you're early in your Toastmasters journey, and we had you, of course, on one of our breaking news episodes about your club in Rimini, which was also a treat for us as well. So what do you think, Lino, contributed to your award this year? What things make you enthusiastic? I know you a little bit, and I would say you're a very enthusiastic person, which is great. But in terms of your Toastmasters, what do you think contributed?
Well, I think it is certainly due to my personality from one end. On the other end, our club has been really growing and has been really doing fantastic things over the last year. So I think that has also contributed a lot to my nomination. And as I put in the chat of our club, I think it's a big honor and pleasure for me having received this award, but I think it is also a big recognition of what Toastmaster Remy Riviera has accomplished in less than 2 years.
Yeah, and they can be very proud of you, I'm sure, and even use your poster as a marketing tool, or get your face out there and maybe bring in more members, of course, and keep that spirit going, of course, in your club, but right across our District 109. So this is a new award for this year as well, which is great, and you're therefore the first recipient of that award. So where to from here now, Lino? What are your plans for the next?
Well, I think the receiving this awards gives me more energy and more momentum in further progressing. Our club has big plans on the drawing board. As a matter of fact, at the beginning of September, we have a demo meeting in a neighboring city.
Okay.
And for a 2-year-old club, I think it's a big challenge. And we have other important issues knocking at our door. And I'm sure that this award will contribute to keeping the morale high, and also gives us more responsibility on how we can help Toastmasters grow in our region.
That's wonderful. Well, stay enthusiastic, Lino. Thank you for joining us tonight on Breaking News. And again, a hearty congratulations to you for being our enthusiastic newcomer for this year of Toastmasters. Take care.
Let me add one little thing. Please. I'm in the Rimini Club, but I'm a citizen of the Republic of San Marino.
Okay.
I proudly showed the flag at the flag parade.
We saw that.
On my personal drawing board, probably not this year, but next year, there is the possible creation of the first club in the Republic of San Marino, which will add another country in the map.
Yes. Well, we look forward to that. And certainly I remember in the flag demonstration, you very proudly, holding your flag with others there as well. So we wish you every success. District 109 is behind you. Thanks, Lino, and we'll see you soon. Take care.
Thanks, David. Bye-bye.
Bye. So we look forward with certainly enthusiasm to see if San Marino can charge a club and found a club in this Toastmasters year. So all the best to Lino there. We move straight on now to Consistent Toastmaster of the Year. And again, 3 nominations, 3 very strong candidates. And so let's hear from our winner. Hello again and welcome. I'm now joined by our Consistent Toastmaster of the Year, Toastmaster Andreas. Welcome to Breaking News.
Thank you, David. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure, and a hearty congratulations from all of District 109. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. The first being, did you have any idea that you were being nominated?
I had no idea. I didn't even know that this kind of award existed.
Good, because it is a brand new award. I know Lillian, our district director, made special mention that instead of just Toastmaster of the Year, there are now 3 awards. And so you are the first recipient of Consistent Toastmaster of the Year. So how does it feel to be a winner?
Still surprised. And when I think about that very title, I say I'm a true believer in the power of compounding. I started my journey in 2019, and I have been consistently investing into our Toastmasters corporate program here in our company in Zurich. And Emilia also encouraged me to serve in the role of District 109 corporate program evangelist. So spreading these ideas also with other companies. I believe that I'm convinced that there is so much growth potential still for Toastmasters International as an organization, leveraging the resources large corporations have. So I'm happy to continue serving the organization in that way.
Amazing. So only since 2019, I thought we'd known each other for longer. It feels like you've been around our Toastmasters community for a while. But so you've started in corporate clubs and obviously seen that growth. So, and this year you've had the special role to evangelize. So have you seen a little bit of interest now in the corporate community to have Toastmasters clubs?
Well, there is light and shadow. The existing Toastmasters corporate programs are still struggling. In our case, it feels like we lost 50% of our membership. At the same time, we gained members that they know Toastmasters only from an online setup, and they like it. And at the same time, I see that there is still a lot of interest. I'm also engaged in supporting Toastmasters corporate programs in the District 108. That's Central Eastern European countries. And when I see that enthusiasm that is around, then I see there is potential for growth and to do more.
Great. Well, maybe it's the ripe time to expand, and for anyone who's in a corporation out there who wants to start a club, I guess you are the person to talk to about how to make that happen, what some of the best practices are, and really to be a success in your corporation there as well. So that's a great insight. Thank you, Andreas. So let me ask you, what else do you think maybe contributed to your award of Consistent Toastmaster of the Year?
I worked my way through the various ranks. I have been an area director, division director, immediate past, sharing my knowledge. I've been a club sponsor and club mentor, and people like to call me. In recent years, I try to leverage myself with recording my webinars where I share my knowledge. So coming back to that idea, you have somebody that wants to start a new Toastmasters club or a new Toastmasters corporate program, I would kindly guide them to the webinars and tutorials that I have also on this platform called YouTube.
Perfect. Great. And I'm sure those are in our District 109 YouTube channel there and ready to be accessed. So that's really, thank you. I mean, a great resource for people who want to get involved. And I mean, you've done a lot in just a short number of years. I honestly, the list there of the things that you've done is an incredible achievement. So I can see why you have been consistent year in, year out since you began as a Toastmaster to really be of influence. So thank you on behalf of the district as well. So let me ask you a final question. What are your plans now for the next Toastmasters year?
I stepped down from all my roles. Actually, I'm allowing myself a bit, or I plan to do a bit of a Toastmaster sabbatical.
Okay.
To gain some new energy and run again for a role in District 109 in the core leadership team.
Okay. Yeah.
And at the same time, when I realized the new Toastmasters year is starting, I still feel that, feeling in me that I need to do something, that there are so many interesting things to look in. Opportunities are popping up all the time. Now I'm in your TV studio here. And for me, as a curious person, driven by curiosity, and also, I have this challenge of doing something new, something that I never did before every week. Toastmasters is the platform to do that.
Okay.
So I try to reduce my engagement a bit, but I'm struggling. So many exciting things to see and to explore.
Well, absolutely. But you do draw on an important point that we all need to find balance. And I often say to people is when they come into Toastmasters, decide how much effort you want to bring and give to either your club or to your district or to the organization as a whole. So you're well within your rights to say, I'm going to just slow it down a little bit this coming year. And then, as you say, maybe there are exciting things that you want to participate in as well. So this is really good. You're welcome if you'd like to join Breaking News on our team next year. Let's have a chat separately, but you'd be welcome as an addition. And we're really looking to expand our whole offering of Breaking News. And so there may be others like you who also want to do something different and try to build some new skills as well. So you're more than welcome. So it sounds like you've got a lot on. You've done a lot, and you've been consistent in all of that, Andreas. And really, it's an honor to have you on our Breaking News channel tonight. We wish you all the best. And thank you. Thank you for being here. And we'll take care, and we'll see you soon. There we go, hearing from Andreas, and just clipped off a little bit of that audio at the end, unfortunately. Sometimes we have big file sizes and we've had to reduce them. So thank you, Andreas, for being consistent, and we do invite you on to Breaking News again. Moving on now to Toastmaster of the Year. this award. Again, 3 nominees, 3 very, very well-deserving model Toastmasters, and one of the main awards that's existed for many years prior to this year, where we expanded our award offering. So let's hear from our winner. I'd now like to welcome our Toastmaster of the Year, Toastmaster Sydney, joining us from Basel. How are you?
Hi, David. I'm really well, thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
It's a pleasure, and congratulations. It was a wonderful to hear your name announced as one of the nominees, and then to hear that you had won, and you were coming in from online. So where were you last Saturday night?
Actually, I was in London for a daughter-mother weekend.
Oh, wonderful.
So that was coming completely unexpected, must say.
Yeah. Okay. And did you have any idea that you were nominated?
Not at all. I must say that I had no idea that that was happening.
Okay. So as you said, you're in a mother-daughter weekend. So did you just happen to jump online, or was there a prompt at all from anyone?
So I was in London with my daughter for a long weekend, and Emilia, our PQD, just asked me, why don't you join the conference just for 10 minutes? Because I think it might be interesting. And I remembered I was pushing back because I had some plans. We were planning to go on a cruise on the Thames. And then we had dinner. I said, look, I can join, but 10 minutes. And so I joined, and I heard Emilia just talking about a conference, and I was almost about to disconnect. And she told me, can you stay a little bit longer?
Okay, wonderful. So you saw your name as one of the nominees. There were 3 nominees announced. So how did you feel when you heard that announcement?
It was totally unexpected, out of the blue. I was sort of, why there is my name? What have I done?
Yeah.
It was really emotional to see my name, because I was not expecting that.
Yeah. And then you won. So of course, then what happened?
Well, then it blew my mind. I was and it was really a surprise. And the thing is that it's me getting that recognition in reality is a recognition of the whole team. Because I guess that a lot was related to the fact that I contributed to the conference. But as you know, nothing can be done alone. And so my recognition actually is recognition of the full team.
Yeah.
Who were behind me, with me, supporting me, working with me.
Yeah. I mean, and you certainly acknowledged that team in your speech, and it was a very touching speech to really show that while you were, it was unexpected, of course, you acknowledge those around you. So and besides the conference, is there anything else that you feel may have contributed to your nomination and win as Toastmaster? You're in the multilingual Basel Toastmasters club, I remember.
Yes, correct. I think that I tried to connect with people, and I hope that I sort of contributed somehow. I left something to the people. Maybe that was the thing. But I think that might have been the thing. But the conference was a wonderful opportunity to really connect with a broader community.
Yeah, because there's quite a few clubs, I guess, around Basel, but now you're connected really with the district, and everyone now knows your name, and your name will be forever in the Hall of Fame on the website, and well known within the Toastmaster annals that you were this year's recipient of Toastmaster of the Year. So again, congratulations. So where to from here, Sydney? Do you have other plans for the next coming Toastmasters year? What's on your agenda?
So right now I would like to focus on completing my path, and I think I still have a lot to learn, and I want to be more proactive in my club. We are trying to recruit more people. We are really trying to bring it back to life after the COVID period where it got a little bit more silent. Now we have only in-person meetings, and that will be my focus, to try to really revamp the club and to focus on my path.
Yeah. Well, and not every club has a Toastmaster of the Year, do they? So it might be a nice marketing ploy to share it with the local community when you receive your award, to really make something of that, or at least be proud and enjoy that moment. And I'm sure your club members will be equally as proud and celebrating your success. Have you told them at the club?
Not yet, I must say. I've been shy. I haven't told
okay.
them.
Okay, well, maybe they'll see breaking news tonight before you announce that, or maybe a whisper can be given and then a celebration over the summer period could happen for you. So, Sydney, thank you so much for joining us tonight on Breaking News, and congratulations again on being our Toastmaster of the Year.
Thanks a lot, David, and thanks to all the district. Thank you.
We'll see you soon. So there you have it, our Toastmaster of the Year, Toastmaster Sydney. We move on now, of course, then there were further awards, one other new award, AD Progress Award. And again, 3 nominees. And Lillian really made a point here to say that, some clubs, because of the COVID year, had faced serious struggles. And so this award really acknowledges those who were persistent and consistent in their efforts to really still inspire and live the Toastmasters values. So we have our 3 nominees. You see there listed on the screen. And we'd like now to introduce you to our winner. I'd now like to welcome our AD Progress Award of this Toastmasters year, Toastmaster Ljubljana. Thank you for joining us on Breaking News.
Hello, David. Thank you for having me here.
Firstly, a hearty congratulations. Really well done to you. This was a new award created for this year. So let me ask you, did you know you were being nominated?
Actually, I didn't know. I was surprised when I understood.
Yeah, and there were 3 nominations, which is great, and the others will be listed on our website as well. But you took out the trophy, which is wonderful. So how does it feel to have won the AD Progress Award?
It made me very happy when I understood it, and I'm very happy that the efforts we did were seen and they were evaluated, because it is me that wins the award, but I believe that all the other people in our area also helped, especially the presidents of our clubs who have been working so hard, and some of them are 2 years in a row. Just the circumstances require it.
Yeah. I mean, really, it's a team effort. So it's really nice that you acknowledge those around you as well. So what do you think contributed, besides having a good team, to your winning of the AD Progress Award, Ljubljana?
I think it is the persistency and not to give up, because we are close to giving up in January or February, and then the district officer team stepped in and helped us, and we found more motivation in ourselves in order to keep the clubs, to do 2 open house events so that we can demonstrate to the people our meetings. There was also this week one additional demonstration done by Gloria Petrova, one of the presidents, to another set of newcomers who were very intrigued. So you can see, even at the very last moment, we still work, and we try to spread the Toastmasters across Bulgaria, and we also have fun.
Yeah, great. And I guess you will build momentum. This is great. Some newcomers, you could showcase your team, your award, encourage others to come along. And I'm sure the district will keep supporting you as well in your adventures with your Bulgarian clubs. Tell me, what are your plans for the next coming Toastmasters year?
You mentioned it. I plan to use the momentum, and I would like to work also more on the projects from Pathways, so that I can complete my second path, and I'll be one step closer to becoming a distinguished Toastmaster. So this is actually a great goal. Why not to put for the next Toastmaster year to become a distinguished Toastmaster?
Yeah, well done. And we wish you all the best on that journey. Certainly, it is a form of leadership. If you can show the rest of your Bulgarian clubs and club members that you are leading that way, then really go for it and get all the levels done, the performance projects. You've now done the leadership aspects that contribute towards your distinguished Toastmaster as well. So we wish you every success to become, will you be one of the first DTMs in Bulgaria, or are there others already further ahead on Pathways? What's it like in the clubs?
I know for certain one Bulgarian who is a distinguished Toastmaster. He's living abroad and he's part of another district and clubs.
Okay.
At least for our club, I think in the past there were also members who were DTMs. They are no longer in the club, but for the current set of members we have, I think this will be a great example and hopefully motivation.
Yeah, and steady progress. So as the AD Progress Award, you can apply those principles of learning into all aspects of your life. So Ljubomir, congratulations again. Thank you for joining us on Breaking News tonight. And we wish you every success when it comes to supporting your Bulgarian clubs and being a strong part of our district in the future as well. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much, David. Hearts to all.
Hearts to all Toastmasters there. And I think you can really feel the enthusiasm for our winning Toastmasters tonight. Really role models across our district. People who have not only given at the highest level, but are also contributing and furthering their own journey right at that club level, and clearly are having a personal gain in this as well, and really seeing their skills and their leadership flourish. We have 2 more awards, so if you're standing with us, you're still here watching, we want to introduce you now to our Area Director of the Year. Here are our nominees on screen, and again, some information was given about each person and their contribution as a potential Area Director of the Year. So with that, let's hear from our winner. I'm now joined with our Area Director of the Year for District 109, Toastmaster Brigitte. Welcome to Breaking News. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you, David, for inviting me.
Yeah, and congratulations on your award. Not only did you put on the whole Hall of Fame weekend with your team, but you took out the award for Area Director of the Year. Let me ask you, did you know that you were being nominated?
No, actually, I had no idea that I was nominated because my area wasn't even among the best one. We didn't achieve the president or those DCP things. So it was total surprise for me.
Wow. So you saw your name up there as one of 3 nominees. How did you feel in that moment? Were you crossing your thumbs, or were you, scared? How did you feel?
Well, my first thought was, wow, is that me? And then my second thought was, why am I on this screen? What did I miss? Because maybe I'm a bit of control freak and I want to know what is going on. And I say, hey, this happened totally without me. So where did I miss a thing? So yeah, it's a total surprise.
Wow. And then, so were you expecting to win when you saw the other names as well?
No, absolutely not. I mean, for me, it was really surprised to be even nominated.
Yeah.
And to win, that really made my day.
Yeah.
It was an amazing feeling, yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. So what do you think may have contributed to your award? I know there was some information given in the lead up about you and your contribution. So it's maybe less about the results, but more about you as a leader and you as an area director. So anything in particular that you thought contributed to that?
It's hard to pin just one thing. I believe that there was many little things. First of all, I did all my responsibilities as an area director as it expected from me. It was first time for me it was first time for all clubs in Slovenia because we just joined the district. So I was a bit lost how to do everything, and then I started reading those handbooks because Toastmasters has an amazing manuals for everything you can imagine.
Yes.
And that really helped me. And of course, Gunther, the previous area director and current division director really helped me with all the advices. And also Lilian was really always there for me. And of course, I'm also very passionate about Toastmasters. I really love to do things for Toastmasters. So maybe I did an extra mile than just bear responsibilities that are listed in the manual. So probably all those things
come together. Yeah. And thank you again for all of your efforts with your team in Slovenia for our Hall of Fame. So the whole weekend was put on by you. So really a big thank you from District 109 for that big achievement. It wasn't an easy feat, I'm sure. And I hope this week has been a little more relaxing for you.
Well, if you are an organizer, then it is not really a relaxing weekend because you really try to organize everything in advance, but in organization the last minute is always okay. So there are always some changes last minute and so on. So you cannot really completely relax and enjoy. You always are a bit nervous whether will be everything okay or not. So
yeah, absolutely. Well, we all had a good time, so thank you again. And maybe do you have any advice? So before you mentioned mentors, reading the manual, but any other pieces of advice for other incoming area directors who may be new to the role as you are?
Yeah, time management.
Time management, yeah.
Have a good time management, plan in advance the activities, and don't wait the last minute because that causes really a lot of stress. And Toastmasters is nevertheless for majority of us sort of hobby, and that shouldn't be really stressful. But if you leave things until last minute, it becomes very stressful. And don't leave the things until last minute. Plan in advance.
Yeah. Plan ahead. That sounds like good advice. So a couple of hours each week rather than a big push at the end, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as we know, you will be an incoming division director for Division F this coming Toastmasters year. So do you have any different plans in comparison to last year as an area director? Any challenges or things that you want to achieve in this year?
Yeah, actually it's quite challenging because I don't know clubs that are in my division. So this will be the biggest challenge to get a picture who they are, where they are, where are their strong points and where are their challenges. So this will be quite challenging for me. It's much bigger areas. It's the whole Austria. Last year I was responsible just for Slovenia and 2 clubs from Austria, but those clubs were really close, so I can sit in a car and drive there. This year it's a bit different, so it will require even more planning ahead. So yeah, but I will start reading the manual, what is expected from the division director.
Yeah, well, that's it. And that's great advice. Again, Brigitte, start with the manual. If you're a club president, I'll be an incoming VPE in Vienna, so you're always welcome to come to our club 551. And certainly we welcome you throughout Austria to our clubs as our division director. And yeah, I guess we can call on you and your advice and mentorship, but as well, you get to know us, and then together we can create a great relationship. So really, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, as I'm sure you are in that new challenge as well. So congratulations again, Brigitte, on your incredible achievement as Area Director of the Year for this coming year. And who knows what happens next year? Maybe we see. But either way, we really appreciate your contribution to Toastmasters and wish you all the best in your journey as well. So thank you for being here on Breaking News, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you for inviting.
So we now move on to our final award that was given out by our District Director, Lillian Schafter-Koller. This now for the Division Director of the Year. Again, there were 3 nominees from Division C, Division H, and Division D. So let's now hear from our winner. Joining me now is our Division Director of the Year, Toastmaster Meldam. How are you? Congratulations.
Thank you, dear David Corcoran. It is a big honor to be here with you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and so just last weekend at the Hall of Fame, you were crowned our Division Director of the Year. Quite an achievement. Let me ask you, did you know that you were nominated for the award?
To be honest, I have no idea when the meeting announced that awards. It was the first time I heard. Thanks to mention my name to our team. It was a big surprise and honor for me.
Yeah, wow. So you were literally, but you didn't know. So you were there and then you saw your name up on the screen. Wow. How did that feel when you knew in that moment, whoa, my name is on the screen, I'm nominated? How did you feel?
Exactly, dear David. It was a big surprise for me. I didn't expect my name because each division director is amazing, very talented. It is very surprising for me. I didn't expect my name. It was big honor. I closed my eyes and when I opened, my friends looking to me, I was very surprised and I am really happy. It is big honor for me.
Yeah, congratulations. Really, it's such a good thing. So you said you closed your eyes. So I guess, did you expect to win? Were you hoping? Were you fingers crossed? What were you thinking at that moment?
I was a bit shy to be nominated. To be nominated is enough for me. It is a big honor for me. So I didn't expect the result. It was really good enough for me to be nominated. I would like to thank a lot who was given my name.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, so the nomination process was that, and it was, I guess, a selection. And obviously your achievements stand out for themselves. So what do you think contributed to your award of Division Director of the Year?
Thankfully, our District Director, Lilian Shaftakola, has shared all the details with transparency. One of the reasons is reliability. When we promise anything, we make it realized. So I think one of the reasons for that. First of all, each division director is enormous and very talented and have done excellent jobs. It's a big honor to work with in the same team, our division directors. I always tell them, you are a star team. I have learned a lot from them. Each one of them is really a role model. The second reason, maybe learning from our division directors the best practices in each DECAM meeting and apply in Division H. Team spirit might be another reason. Okay. And also our core team is very hardworking. Turan, Tani, Paula, Emilia, Karina, you and PR team, and Dimitrios also. We always take a role model, our core team and division directors, and also Division H team was very successful. Tuana, Figen, Hasan, all club leaders, each Division H members are very talented. As I think the team spirit is the second reason.
Great. And did you have a special brand of team spirit, did you have regular meetings where you really tried to charge everyone with good spirits and motivation to continue in the Toastmasters year?
Yes, David. We always celebrate our meetings, a kind of celebration. Each meeting has another theme. And also, you are our guest. We have special leadership trainings also. The last one, you were our honored guest, also very, very good speakers. Our members has different reasons also to be membership in Division H. Some of them want to be accredited speakers. Some of them change their career. Some of them want to be promoted. Some of them develop themselves as a personal and professional life. So we always create a good club meetings, quality club meetings to learn together, to try the best, another reason.
Wonderful. And I think there's a tremendous spirit for Toastmasters in Turkey. And it's obviously, grown over time. It's your first year as a part of District 109. And I know from others from the past, it's been a long road to become a districted division as part of that. So there's plenty of clubs, plenty of growth, team spirit. Thank you for the invitation to your recent workshop. It was really a pleasure to see your members, to work with your members, and if that has an effect to inspire them, well, that's really the Toastmaster spirit, isn't it? To have respect, integrity, service, and excellence. So, I mean, really, there's plenty of excellence I can see happening from you and from your team and so forth. So, before we wrap it up, I'd like to ask you, what are your plans now that you've finished as Division Director of the Year. That's coming to a close. What's next for you in your Toastmasters journey?
Thanks, David. Turkey has a big potential. There are people, 80 million citizens. So we want to grow more and more. Before pandemic, we are around 450 members. So we want to again reach the members to help them, to support them. So growth is our first focus, to open new clubs and also open sponsored clubs. Maybe club sponsor is very important. One of them is Boston Scientific. Our club president Birtan Köse is working on it, and also Michelle, Sevcan Kahraman and Burcu is trying to open another corporate club. The second is opening new corporate clubs. The third one is the retention of our members. Our member quality always important, their growth area. So we will give also importance to trainings. And the other topic is parliamentary procedures. We give importance, integrity and ethical values. They are the most important concerns for ourselves.
Great. Wow. So you're going to be up to all of that next year, in the next season, really helping to really continue to grow Division H. That's incredible, Meltem. So really, thank you. Congratulations on your award again. Our Division Director of the Year, Toastmaster Meltem. Thank you. And we look forward to staying in touch with you. And thank you for appearing tonight on Breaking News. Take care.
Thank you. It is a big honor to talk with you. Thank you so much, David Corcoran. Thank you.
So there you have it, 6 of our really strong Toastmasters, excellent Toastmasters of the year. And the Hall of Fame didn't end there. So after the award ceremony, Lilian finished with a powerful speech that ended thanking every single member for their involvement this year. And after that, we gave Lilian a 5-minute standing ovation, a really, truly outstanding leader in Lilian in this difficult year, but also one showing great courage in leading us through and making sure that, as you heard through those speeches, and it's important to recognize those who have made that contribution. As you could hear from people, they had Lilian's support right there. And Lilian's been a really top person that everyone has been able to get to know. She visited clubs. She's held these awards. She's been able to put together events and really lead us through in these times. So really a special thanks to our District Director, Lilian Shaftakola. We celebrated with dinner, wine and fellowship, and ended the night with a Tall Tales competition. We had 4 Tall Tales speeches, after which we crowned Francesco Fedele as the winner. It was a semi-impromptu meeting. We had a ballot counter, we had a timer, we had fun, and it was certainly wonderful to have some humor in what was a very special night, but also a very important night to come together as a community. Let's now have a look at our weather for tomorrow, Monday. In Athens, it will be 33 and sunny. In Ankara, 27 and sunny. Jerusalem, 31 and sunny. Ljubljana, it is cloudy with showers, but still 33. The heat wave is really right across our district. Nicosia, 37 and sunny. Rimini is 31 and sunny. In Sofia, cloudy but sunny with 30. Birkirkara, 34 and sunny. In Vienna, 31 and cloudy with showers. And in Bern, 26 lightning, cloud and showers. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is and has been a special edition of Breaking News. We thank you very much for being here, getting through this episode with me. But it's important to recognize and pay special attention to all those who have really contributed to our district across the year. If you'd like to be on an episode of Breaking News, please get in touch via our email d109prm@gmail.com or use the social media channels that you've been watching this on. And we'd love to see you on one of our future episodes. So enjoy the summer, enjoy the heat, enjoy the new Toastmasters year that is upon us. And let's grow District 109 and remain inclusive beyond borders. And let's see us shine across the Toastmasters world. Good night, everyone. My name is David Corcoran.